All right, so Ari Shaffir has been making the rounds, doing podcasts, trying to promote his comedy special. So he went on the Tiger Belly podcast the other day, and Bobby decided to troll him a little bit, and he did something pretty funny here. So before I get into it, let me just give some context in case people aren't familiar with this. So the day Kobe Bryant died, back in January of 2020, Ari decided to put out this tweet, and he also put out a video basically celebrating Kobe's death. And it was just not in good taste, and it wasn't funny at all. It's just cringy, and a lot of people were upset by it. So he ended up kind of getting canceled over it. So the other day when he was doing the Tiger Belly podcast, Bobby, he started off with a sweatshirt on, and then a couple minutes in, he took it off, and he was wearing a Kobe Bryant jersey that I think he bought just for this occasion. Like his producer says, he's never seen Bobby wear a basketball jersey before. So I think he went out and bought this just to troll Ari with it.
What style are you wearing under
This is like, I have a jersey
fat.
underneath. But yeah.
Oh, what kind?
What? I don't know.
Jersey, that's posing too.
You think this is?
Yeah, you motherfucker. You know I hate the Lakers. You know I hate the Lakers. Oh, motherfucker.
Hey, whose jersey is that?
I don't know.
I've never seen Bobby wear a basketball jersey.
Yeah, I love jerseys, man. I love this team, and I love this guy.
How's he doing this year?
Pretty. I don't know he's not on the team anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
What a fucking cocksucker.
What me? What do you mean? I love this guy, man. I love
Do you
the
really?
team. Yeah, I love the team. I'm LA for life, bro.
For life, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, fun, right?
Yeah.
We're having a good time. We're having a good time, right? We're having a really good time.
I'm gonna poop in your car.
Yeah. We don't, it's like, we don't have to talk about it, but my point is that I love this team. and rest in peace, and that's cool.
So I thought that was pretty good, especially considering I don't think Bobby even pays attention to basketball at all. So he definitely went out of his way to just buy this to make fun of Ari. So also on this podcast, we have them talking about Joe Rogan, because I think Bobby's still contemplating whether or not he should do the podcast. And he asks Ari here if Joe likes him. And then also they talk a little bit about the time that Ari was beating up Bobby like every week.
Let me ask you about Joe. Does he like me?
I think he does.
Okay.
He called me, said you can't be hitting Bobby anymore, Ari. I was at Commerce Casino. So what the
Well,
fuck's
when you
the
were
difference?
hitting me,
Fuck him.
he called you back then?
Yeah, he goes, no, dude, you can't. Don't do that. Bobby's a good guy.
Okay.
You can't do that. You got it out of your system for
You-
whatever.
You did it 3
gotta
times.
stop. I didn't listen to him.
Oh, I see.
He wasn't.
I see.
He didn't say it like
I know.
strong enough. But yeah, no, I think he loves you. You've never been on his podcast, huh?
Well, since his new version, I haven't.
The old
Back
one,
in the day when there was like
At his house?
everyone was doing. No, even when they were doing the Ice House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to stop by and do it then.
Why haven't you done it? You don't want to.
I want to do it. I just don't know if flying to Austin to do it is something. I don't
You
know.
don't really go on the road.
Yeah, if I was in Austin, maybe
It
I would
is
do
fun.
No, I want to do it. I just,
Yeah.
I think that's the number one thing people say on.
It's
Online,
it's
like, why haven't you done
it's
it?
Right. It's kind of cool to not do it because they keep saying that.
Yeah, I feel like that about specials.
If you're interested, the one episode that Bobby's on, like the one official episode, I guess, is still up on Spotify. I think it's number 76. And I also made a video talking about it because it was a pretty good episode. They talked about going to the club back in the day, and Bobby almost got Joe killed. I think that might be why Bobby thinks that Joe's still upset with him, because at the time it sounded like Joe was really pissed at him, but now I don't think Joe cares. I mean, when he was on Lex Friedman's podcast, he's like, oh, Bobby can come on the podcast whenever. I love that guy. And then also on the one JRE episode that Bobby's on, they also talked about the Carlos Mencia stuff, which maybe that's why Bobby thinks Joe's mad at him, because Bobby kind of stuck up for Carlos, even though Joe said he was aware that Bobby's doing it just because he basically had to, because he was friends with Carlos. So hopefully we do see Bobby on Joe's podcast soon, because they have a lot to talk about. Hopefully they get into some of the Brennan Schaub drama. I think a lot of people would be interested in hearing about that, even though I don't think Joe really cares that much to talk about it. And I'm sure Brennan has told him, like, please just don't bring that up if you have him on. So, we'll see if that happens. And that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the program here. Then hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll catch you at the next video.